Hello.
Hi, I'm Tanya Long. How are you?
Good. I'm Renee Miner. I work I work with CPO in Wyland Park.
Okay.
So I heard Godman's going to make an announcement today, and I work in the God McGill building. So I said, I guess I better come to the Civic Association meeting and listen.
Oh, bless your heart. You're not in the building right now, are you?
No, I'm at home.
Okay. Are you all still
Hi,
operating
Tanya.
CPO? Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Are you all still operating the CPO like from
Yes,
home?
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
We're still.
Okay. Okay, good. Great.
And Tanya, it looks like our our director, Tiana, is on.
I see that.
Yeah. So.
Hi, Tiana.
Hi, I'm getting it together.
Okay, look, it was truly an effort for me too today. It's been one of those days. I have my
Yes,
grandbaby,
indeed.
so if you hear someone yell, screech, or cry, that's her. Her new
No
thing is
problem.
screeching. So yeah, she's
Tanya.
visiting. So hey, Chris,
Hello.
how are you?
Good. It's been a busy day.
I just said, like, yeah, it was an effort to get here for real, but I'm here. A lot was going on, so yes.
I was able to get my COVID shot.
Oh, congratulations.
I guess one of the perks of being 40.
Yeah. Well, is it open to everyone by the end of the week, right?
Yeah,
Or
come
next
Monday,
week?
it'll be
Monday?
16 and up. So
All
yeah.
right. Good, good. And I know that you can be on a waiting list, so in case someone doesn't show up, you can you have like 20 minutes to get there when they call you for some
Yeah.
of them. Yeah. So that's pretty interesting too. Yeah. Well, great. Are you was it today you got the shot?
It was actually this past Monday.
So you're good. You're over the soreness in the arm and all that.
Yeah. I
Okay.
went to the over to the shot.
Oh, that's what I heard. That's where people were getting them. I'm like amazed that that's where they were. I went to freaking Kroger.
Yeah. Since all my doctors are part of Ohio State, I was able to go into their MyChart app and just kept hitting refresh until I finally got a spot. I know a lot of people were trying to go to various sites and a lot of them were just blocking people out saying, the times were already taken.
That's so weird because I wasn't trying to get the shot. I'm not even gonna lie. And then
Yeah.
Kroger called me.
Oh, really?
Was like they text me like, oh yeah, you can come in and you can make an appointment right here, right now. And I'm like, really?
They
Did
took
it?
over St.
Went
John
right
Arena.
in, did it, and my doctors are at OSU as well, but
Okay.
I never even. I was gonna go get it the very last possible day, to be honest. And Kroger called me, and I made this appointment the very same day, right then and there. Got
Nice.
the first one. Yeah, it was. It was funny because I really didn't think I was gonna get it. So I'm glad I did. I get my next one in April 12th or 13th.
Okay.
Hey, Matt.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Tamia. Hey.
Hey,
Is your husband there?
yeah, he's trying to get on it with his phone.
Okay, great. Yeah, because I know he's on the agenda. So that's awesome. Where'd you go, Tonda?
Okay. I can give you your food. If you're doing that.
Hey, Adam.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Roger. It's all good. Glad to see you guys. I can't wait till we meet outside.
Me
That's
too.
really cool. It's like gorgeous. The weather's fine. It's good to see faces. Yeah, it's coming. Actually coming. What'd you say, Chris? Maybe June? May,
I think we
May
could
or
do
June?
May outside. Why not? I
May
mean,
or
it's
June?
nice today.
Yeah, we will know in like a week the forecast of the weather. Today we might all got blown
Rained
away. It's
on.
supposed to be 60
Well,
mile an
yeah,
hour wind. So we
yeah.
may have all gotten blown away. People were texting me was were asking if I had candles and everything. I'm like, oh yeah, I burn candles for fun. So yeah, a backup charger and my phone was on charge all day. So yeah, I'm good. Tired as I am, if the lights went out, I'd probably just try to go to bed. But so far, so good. So Miss Dixon, you made it. Good. Hi. Oh, did she leave?
She popped in and then I don't know.
In. She'll get back on. I hope she gets back on. Hey, Laura.
Hey,
Or hey, what happened Wednesday? Nobody was there. Of course, I got on at like 12:30.
oh, really? I was there. Yeah, who came? Michael Nelligan came for about half an hour, 20 minutes, I guess.
Y'all get off at 12:30? Because I was there at 12:30.
That's
Yeah.
weird. Did you stay on and it said
I
you weren't
stayed on for
being
about
let
20
in?
minutes. I stayed
That's
on.
weird.
It was a blank screen. I thought, well, okay.
No, that's weird. I'm sorry. I was working on something else because I didn't think anyone was there. And I must have missed the notification that you were in there. Normally it goes dong, and I hear it. And thought I was listening for that, but I didn't hear it.
Well, I usually try to get on as close to noon as possible, but I think, on another call. And when I got off the call, I did something and it went bad.
No, I apologize. My total intention was that I was sitting there waiting for someone else to come. So the fact that I didn't hear it ding, I'm sorry about that. You shouldn't have to come at noon.
Well, tell everybody what's going on, what we're talking about, because it's kind of a cool thing to do on a Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah. Boy, all kinds of people are here. It's this lunch club for Wineland Park where a couple of us got sick of only talking to our family members during the pandemic. And we set up this 1 hour period every Wednesday where I just open up a Zoom meeting and sit there, and whoever shows up, we talk. And it's been a different group every week.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty interesting. I mean, I still love talking to my family, but at least when you get on this, you can have your lunch, you can eat and talk, and different people are popping on and conversations are lively, and it's pretty cool. So you don't have to come on when you want, leave when you want. No pressure, no obligation. That's what's so cool about it.
And actually, I was just about to, I think we only said we were going to do it through March, because we thought maybe after March it would be nicer to find some place to hang out in person. So I'll send a little more information out about that.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's keep it going through April just to see if, people are feeling like they want to go out. Hey, Michael. Yeah, that would be great. Oh, okay. Wait, Carway. Oh, wow. I think Carway says he needs the link for the meeting. Let me go in and get it for him. Huh. Is Jennifer on?
I don't think I see her on
Okay,
the
well, that's okay. I'm
list.
sending them the link. He's our icebreaker, so I'm about to send it. We'll give him a couple minutes to get on, then we'll get this baby going. Hi, Ashley Martin. Good to see you. We missed you last month.
Hey, Tanya. Hi, everyone else. We're just finishing up dinner here.
Go ahead, take your time.
Mhm.
I made chili, and it's first night chili and I'm really hungry, but I usually don't eat it the first night. So I'm gonna eat it the first night. And I don't know, I hope it tastes just as good as second night, but you all know it won't. I'm hungry, so. I did DoorDash a couple times. I don't like it. It's like, I don't like it. I prefer my food served in front of me on a plate.
Hot.
Just saying. I don't care for DoorDash.
I don't think any of those ever deliver food that's actually warm and feels fresh. I feel like it's always cold and soggy.
I've been lucky that it's been pretty warm, but I want my food served. Call me a diva. I don't like DoorDash. Well, hello, everyone. Kawe, I see you made it.
Hello.
Hello. Where's Jennifer?
She's on the phone.
Okay, well, we're going to get it started. Welcome, everyone. I'm so glad to see so many of you here. We were just talking about how we can't wait to get outside and that we will be looking forward to when we can meet outside. And I do have to say, Chris, someone did ask me if we could continue the Zoom. They had their reasons. And so we may have to do that. You know, I know there are people whose health is still compromised and who are not feeling comfortable yet. So we will, when we meet outside, continue the Zoom for those who need it. So I want to welcome you all to month's Wyland Park Civic Association meeting. And at this time, I'm going to let Kawe Caldwell take it over and get us started with an icebreaker. And if you're not talking, if you could put your phone on mute, that would be great.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Kawe, as she stated. I'm sorry, that's my baby in the background. But so for the icebreaker, the question is, what was your favorite childhood candy? And mine would have to be sugar babies. I don't think they sell those in most stores anymore, and I don't think people really care for them anymore. But if I had the chance, I would definitely get them. Come here, baby. You're muted, Tanya.
Great question, Kawe. I will the squares and just ask people so they can comment on, if you didn't hear the question, it was, what's your favorite childhood candy? And I do see sugar babies all the time, so I'll get some for you when I see them. All right. Well, let's start with Matt Adair, since you're right to my immediate right.
Yeah.
Matt and Tyler.
Probably like Milky Ways, like caramel type of stuff. Milky Ways.
Yeah.
What do you think?
That
Yeah,
was your
good
favorite?
choice. Mine would definitely be Laffy Taffies. I would get those all the time at the Dollar General next door to the movie theater and sneak them into the movie theater.
Fun.
So you had a story. Well, that made me think of Fun Dip. I would get Fun Dip at the pool. And the
All right.
concessions and like pure sugar, Pixie Sticks and Fun Dip I liked.
Mhm.
Straight sugar, straight to the head. There you go. Adam. Hi.
Big League Chew is my Fun Dip. Matt, you stole mine. So Big League Chew is right there.
Awesome. Thank you. Roger. Hi.
Hey, I'm debating between Butterfinger and the $100,000 bar, which they've now rechristened the 100 grand. You got something, Leslie?
Reese's peanut butter cups, probably.
Was your favorite? Great.
All right.
Thank you guys. Great candies. Tamia, hi. Your favorite
Hey.
childhood candy.
Mr. Good Bars.
Whoop, whoop. Okay. Thank you. Chris? I think you're muted. It doesn't look like it. I just can't hear you.
Sorry, I was muted on my headset. My favorite candy is snow caps, those miniaturized nonpareils.
Those are great. Yeah, absolutely. Michael Wilkos.
For me, it would be Swedish fish or anything in the gummy bear family.
Oh, okay, great. Laura?
Pixie sticks, no question.
Straight to the head, sugar, right? Tonda?
You say Tanja?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hubba Bubba. You can blow the best bubbles ever. Hubba Bubba Bubba Gum.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a great one, actually. Hey, Ashley.
I like fruity snacks more than chocolate. So anything like fruit by the foot or fruit roll-ups or things like that, that was always my jam.
Awesome. Thank you. Hey, Catherine. We're doing our favorite childhood candies as an icebreaker.
Either Reese Cups or Sour Patch Kids, and still same to this day.
Uh-huh. You picked one of my favorites. Hey, Jennifer. Favorite
Hey,
candy?
what? You gotta change your volume. Okay. My favorite candy was saltwater taffies because I couldn't have all the artificial colors and that was like one of the only things that didn't have coconut oil or colors really in it. So
Cool. All right, thank you. Hey, Coke Sellers, favorite candy? Unmute.
Is he having
There we go.
difficulties?
He's good.
All right. I don't think I'll have any difficulties now. Can anybody hear me?
Yes.
Favorite candy? Wow, that's kind of a tough one. I'll probably have to go with Fruities.
Fruities?
And yeah, the little
penny candy.
flavor. Yeah, the penny candy joint.
Oh, those little bitty things that
Yeah.
wrap. Oh, okay. Those were your favorite candies? Yeah, because you got a lot of them for a penny, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can get those like multiple
Get 'em at
flavors.
Clown
You can
Cone.
buy them in the bulk bags.
Clown Cone, yeah.
There you know how I came across them was it because of Clown Cone. I found about that later. Behind my house when I used to live on 5th Street, there was a little was actually behind Miss Dixon's house. It was her parents' convenience store.
There was a little store over there, wasn't
Store in
it?
the alley because you know the
Sure
neighborhood
was.
there was the Pat Bates store and there was Bo Peeps, which
Sure
was right there.
was. Yeah.
86. Each of those
Cool.
locations you can get Fruities, the little penny candy from. So every morning, the fact that she lived right behind my house, it didn't matter whether there was like before I was going to school or whatever. If I had money every morning that open light was on her store, I broke out my back door to her store. So if I had $1, I knew I had 100 pieces of candy coming. If I
That's
had
funny.
50 cents, I had 50 pieces of candy. If I had 10 cents, I had 10 pieces of candy. It was on and popping.
There
Fruities
you go.
was the affordable candy.
Thank you, sir. Hey, Miss Purvis, your favorite childhood candy?
I heard so many while everyone else was going. I definitely was gonna say Pixie Sticks, but then Tanja said Hubba Bubba, and it reminded me of that bubble tape that used to come in the little pink circle can. Mhm.
Bubble gum for you.
Absolutely. Thank you. Miss Dixon.
Mine was Mary Jane's.
Mary Jane's. Oh,
Yep.
yeah, I remember Mary Jane's. One of my favorites. Jody? Huh?
Totally Ring Pops.
Oh, Ring Pops. Those are fun. Okay. Adam, did we get you? Things are moving around. I don't think we got you, Adam, did we?
Yeah, you got me. Mine was
Okay.
the Big League Chew.
That's right, because you moved around there.
That big
And I
old
have
beautiful
another
boo-boo.
Robin Minor, Tanja. Is this your daughter? or is it the same?
Yeah,
She is not
mine's
my
was Chuckles.
daughter, Tanya.
Oh, she
I don't know why we're signed on as I'm signed on as Robin Minor, not Tanya Jones. But if anybody can mess up technology, it would be Tanya. So I hit something, did something, typed something.
So you have two? Okay.
So no, so Rob, I don't know why I'm in as Robin Minor, but Robin Minor is Robin Minor, and I'm Tanya Jones. Hi,
Right.
everybody.
Hi, Tanja. Okay, then Robin Minor. Thank you. Robin?
Oh, I said my favorite was Chuckles.
Oh, Chuckles. Oh, that's a good one. All right. Thank you. My mother loved those. James?
I don't think anybody said Twizzlers yet. I'm gonna go
Twizzlers are the bomb. Which flavor? Red or licorice?
strawberry. Oh,
Strawberry?
yeah.
Cool.
Not black licorice.
Somebody in this world likes black licorice. I know my mom
I do.
did. See,
I
my
do.
mom did too.
Ew. Black licorice is horrible. Ew.
Hey,
Jelly
Susan
beans too.
Colbert. What's your favorite candy as a child, Susan?
Lemon heads. I like lemon.
Ooh, those were great.
Mhm.
Yes, I
Everybody.
forgot about those. Yes.
Now see,
Yes.
you said lemon heads. You
Lemon
can't forget about the
heads.
Boston
Yes.
baked beans, the
Right.
Red Hot, the
All
Alexander
of those.
Great.
If you bought one, you bought them all.
Right.
Paletto?
Tamia.
I think someone just said Red Hots. Actually, I always really like those. Spicy.
Yeah, those are pretty good. Hey, Pastor, did you have a favorite candy as a kid?
Oh my God.
Now leaders.
Now and laters. Oh, talk about your oldies but goodies. Man, if you had now and laters, you had 5 friends.
And only had one piece of candy.
Yes, you did. But if you had 5 friends, they had their candy that they would share too, hopefully. So that's right. Now and laters. So my favorite candy as a kid, I loved, there was this candy bar called a Zero Bar.
I never ate one of them.
It was white chocolate and nougat. It was
Nougat.
amazing.
Yep.
And then the Heath bar, but the Zero Bar was my thing.
You ate the Heath bar?
I still eat
Heath bars.
the
Oh my
little
God,
ones down
no.
there that I eat when I have to have a piece of chocolate. So yes.
Hey, you know how everybody says something about bubble gum?
Yes.
I don't know if anybody used to chew this, but Bubblicious was my favorite.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah.
Bubblicious and
Yeah.
Bubble Yum. I could
Yeah.
never make it through a whole piece.
That is so fun.
I mess around and eat the whole pack. I'll be like, don't swallow, but I'm trying not to.
Boys would do that stuff until they look like chipmunks. Well, that was fun. Anyone? If I did, yell out. Awesome.
Somebody said candy cigarettes.
Candy cigarettes. Those were pretty cool. And those were pretty cool, actually. The fun part was holding them like this.
Right. Sit on the
Right.
front porch, pretending like you packing them.
Oh, that was a great icebreaker. Thank you,
Taught us
Conway. It
about
was a lot
stress
of
as an
fun.
adult young.
Absolutely. It certainly took us back. Okay, well, carrying on, it says here next on the agenda that we have a community garden update with Ellen Williams. So Ellen couldn't make it tonight. For you that don't know, they are going to sell a portion of the community garden to Marker developers. And some of you have heard this, and that is actually not the news, but I will tell you about the community garden. They're going to sell a portion of it to Marker developers that they can use for parking when they build their parking lot. Some of you have already heard this news, so this isn't the news. But if you didn't know, that is going to happen. And Ellen has offered that some of the items in the garden, I guess benches and plant markers and all that will be given away after they have gone through to see what they wanted to keep and or archive. Those are her words. So be on alert for those. Now, for the actual news, and I did ask some of you to purposely be here for it. She actually informed me that she's not at liberty to share that news tonight. There is going to be a big announcement coming out of Godman Guild, but she has to share it with her staff first. And she told me, and she can't do that until tomorrow. So in order for you all to have that same information tomorrow, since you all did come to hear it, I appreciate it. She is going to be sending me a statement, and I will just post it on the Civic Association's website. You will probably have questions, and she has offered to come to the Civic in April, and this may be old news by then. However, I will do my best in any questions that you may have going forward. So you can reach me through the Civic website or by telephone, but not today because my phone is broken. My new one is coming tomorrow. But I will be able to talk about it on Friday as well. As you know, I'm on the board of Godman Guild, so I am privy to the information, just unable to say it. But I apologize. Yes?
Can I just say, I've been in touch with Jim Gill at Godman Guild about the closing down of the community garden, and he said he would keep 4th Street Farms in mind for some of the stuff that they're not going to have over there. So
okay.
We've been in touch and we're ready to receive. So we've been over working hard in the garden, and anyone can come out Saturday. It looks like it's gonna be great. We'll probably be out there most of the day if anyone wants to come see what's going on right now. But
are you taking it over?
Yeah, Evelyn and Woody decided it was time to move on, and so they gave us the keys, and we're doing our best to fire it back up. It's looking a little sad these days, but it's getting better every day. So.
Oh, awesome! Thank you so much for stepping up, Roger. And yeah, good. I'm glad you've been in touch with Jim. And so yeah, we're just gonna move on from that, but just check the Civic Friday, hopefully afternoon, and you will have the announcement there. And again, Ellen does apologize for not being able to come on tonight. Okay, Catherine, ready?
My turn?
Yes.
Hi, everyone. How are you guys?
Good.
Good.
Hey.
Crazy.
So, and I'm sure you guys probably get all my email blasts on a daily and weekly basis, but starting next week, everyone 16 or older in the state of Ohio is eligible to get the COVID vaccine. I just checked the Columbus Public Health page before I logged on here. You cannot sign up for shots right now. It says they're all full. So I encourage people to check kind of on a daily or even hourly basis. But I also wanted to, can I share my screen?
Can she share her screen, Chris? Okay.
Let me share. I just wanted to show you the state of Ohio webpage, and you can look at our county, obviously Franklin County. I have managed to be able to get a vaccine in Pickaway County. So it just shows the
Catherine, you should be able to, there you go.
You guys see it? So you can just, I would say this is the more extensive list of everywhere in Ohio, but particularly you can see everything in Franklin County that is giving vaccines right now. And once again, I left and decided to go out of Franklin County because I really want my vaccine, and I have been able to be successful in securing mine in Pickaway County. So if you do have the time and you have the ability to venture, outside of the county, that might be something you want to look at. but I found that this has been really helpful for me as I've been checking the Columbus Public Health page kind of on a daily and sometimes hourly basis as I've tried to help other people sign up. I'm going to stop sharing. But if anyone is having issues scheduling or finding a shot, please reach out to me. I would be happy to connect you with a social worker and work with you all on getting your COVID vaccine if that is something you are interested in. I've also received a really great influx of emails regarding litter concerns. As the snow has melted, and we kind of, look around our neighborhoods and it's been gorgeous outside and we're taking lots of walks, as I've received over a dozen emails about litter in the area. A reminder that we have a program with the City of Columbus called Keep Columbus Beautiful. That is a program that lends out trash picker-uppers, trash bags, gloves, really anything you need to as you coordinate area cleanup. So I highly recommend that. There is another group with the City of Columbus that is picking up trash. So if you see a large influx of trash in alleyways or on streets, file those 311s because the city is sending out paid individuals that are picking up trash. I actually just saw them 2 streets over from my house the other day. The street looks impeccable now. So as you see really large influxes of litter, please report those to 311. Please also follow up with me so I can ensure that either refuse, that program, or there's another program through Franklin County Courts that does large litter pickups. I can submit that information so we can get our neighborhoods cleaner. I've also been receiving a lot of emails about various rental assistance, utility assistance. Someone emailed me the other day about furnace not working. A reminder that every area in Columbus has an area social worker that is works out of Columbus Public Health, but they do all sorts of linkages and work with all of our area nonprofits to ensure that those needs are met, anywhere from food bank connection to rental assistance to utility assistance. The social worker for your area, her name is Muna Abdi Haru, and I will put her contact information in the chat. But just know, once again, you can always reach out to me, but every area in Columbus has a social worker that can meet those community needs. I'm gonna try and those are my announcements, and I'm happy to take any questions. I'll be participating throughout this meeting.
I have a question.
Yes.
My question is, how can we get rid of the great big trash cans instead of getting the little individual ones to keep the alleys more clean?
I know that there were phases for the refuse, and they are slowly working towards all having, I don't know if all areas, but most areas are going towards those smaller 90-gallon trash bins, because we've noticed that there is less bulk trash and illegal dumping with the smaller ones. So if you want to email me your address, I can see if your neighbor or your street is, if that is to be phased out for the 90-gallon. So I will put that in the chat box.
Can you do that for me, Miss Mo?
I sure will.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, because it's on 6th Street and behind it, it's terrible. Between the recycling and the big bins and all the construction, they're just throwing stuff all over the ground.
Okay.
But even if the city is not doing the 90-gallon for your neighborhood, please email me and or file a 311, because that area has been notorious for illegal dumping and just kind of an overflow of trash. I think some of the we've had that alley assessed over the summer to see if there was enough bins, and there perhaps is not. So I will put my email in the chat so we can talk more about that.
It's not that we don't have enough bins, it's that people won't walk to the next bin to put their stuff in. They'll overload one and then it drops all over the ground. And when the wind blows, then we have a whole bunch of mess.
Okay.
Yeah, that happens quite a bit in my alley as well. But periodically the city does come like with a special truck, and they have like a little shovel that picks up all the miscellaneous trash. So if you tell the city, they will come and clean it up.
Okay, because we have some out there that with big holes in it where the people have drove and the trucks have hit them and just tore up the whole thing.
Those can be replaced too. So if you put in a 311 request and they're damaged, they can be replaced.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Catherine.
Absolutely.
Okay, so what was I going to ask you, Catherine? Oh, well, that's all. That's good. And so what I wanted to do at this time is we had made an agreement with Columbus City Police to do a sort of state of the community report each month. Officer Smith is not able to be here today either. So he gave me a monthly crime statistic, so I'll read it. 6 general theft incidents in Wyland Park. He said this is below the previous month and well below the number of incidents a year ago this time. Here in Wyland Park, there's 3 stolen vehicles. This is below the previous month, this as well, and the previous year. 2 of the 3 have already been recovered, so that's good. And in Wyland Park, only 1 aggravated assault. This is below the previous month again, and an arrest was already made out of that situation. And 1 commercial burglary. And he says overall crime numbers are well below the numbers in the previous 30 days, as well as a year ago at this time. So that's a good thing.
Did he say anything about the stickers being taken off of people's cars? They're stealing them?
No, but I wish you were here to address it for you.
I've already talked to him about it, but they're taking their stickers off your car. The sticker that says when your birthday and stuff is, they're being stolen left and right. There was 21 of them stolen since this winter.
No, we did not talk about that. What did he tell you about it if you talked to him?
Well, when you go downtown, when you get your ticket on your car, you have to go downtown. Well, you have to do the virtual thing to say that you did have your sticker and whatever, but they're not accepting it. You got to pay $100 fine or whatever your ticket is.
You mean if you get it stolen, you have to pay $100 fine to get it back?
Well, if you go, yes, ma'am. If you refute the ticket, yes, ma'am.
Oh my. Okay. I thought they will replace them though. If you catch it and go down to the
you can replace it, but you still get the ticket on your car. When the police come by and give you a ticket, you got to pay that ticket.
Because you won't know unless you get the ticket, right?
Right.
Okay. All right. Well, now we all know, I guess. Thank you. Anybody have any questions or anything? All right. Well, how about Matt? You have a housing committee update?
Yeah, absolutely. Update. I guess we didn't really talk about much last month, but I wanted to tell people what we're going to talk about next month. I just sent the email out tonight, so we're going to talk about the land trust homes. We're going to talk about the apartments proposed for 50 East 7th. We're going to talk about a special financing deal that Marker's doing for their project on 5th Avenue. We're going to talk about an update. 50 East 7th. Was there a question?
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. We're going to talk about the rice paddy and a residential project at 1400 North 5th Street. And that's all I have on the agenda.
What they're going to do with the rice paddy?
I had no clue.
Oh, okay.
So we'll find out.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Thrive. Yeah.
Thrive has it. Of course.
Yep.
Of course. Okay. I feel like Grand Avenue is like Monopoly Street, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was
Yep,
just
yep.
thinking that I was walking by the rice paddy the other day, and I was thinking about it. This is street that
No
reminds me of a
comment.
Monopoly board right
No
now.
comment. No comment.
Mhm. Okay. Well, let's move on. Who's doing the neighborhood trash pickup? Save the date.
That would be me, same screen. We're hosting a Wyland Park litter cleanup, kind of our spring cleaning. So kind of going off of what Catherine was just talking about with litter pickup. We've obviously all noticed the trash everywhere as the snow's melted. So Michael Wilkos, Matt, and I are kind of gathering some neighbors together to volunteer some time this Saturday, 9 o'clock. We're going to meet at the Wyland Park Shelter House in the park behind the elementary school, and we're going to provide donuts, bananas, and coffee. So that will entice you to come. And then we're just going to walk the main streets to pick up the trash around the sidewalk and the gutter. That's about it. You can register on the Wyland Park Facebook group, the discussion forum, and the Civic Association page.
And if you can't get there exactly at 9, the supplies will just be sitting in the shelter house, and we can leave a note about what street still needs to be addressed. So like if you don't show up until 9:30 or 9:45, that's super okay. You just can get done what you can get done.
That's
Right.
true.
We're not like asking people to spend your whole morning picking up trash. If you only can pick up trash for a half hour or an hour, that's great. Anything helps.
And what is that date again?
This Saturday, the 27th.
This Saturday, 9 a.m. Donuts and coffee at Wyland Park.
And the weather forecast is for low 70s and partly cloudy. So it's a perfect day to go out for a walk.
Yeah, it really is. I did it. Georgina was my buddy, and we picked up a lot of trash, but it didn't even seem like work. We were enjoying each other's company. So awesome. I will try to make it. Thank you guys, Matt and Tyler. Okay, looks like now I have Coach Juan.
Hello, all.
Hello. Thank you for coming on.
No problem at all. Haven't done one of these civic meetings in quite a while, but
I know we missed you.
me and Coach Sellers, we are happy to return and give update news about the Wyland Park Wildcats, and I returned this season. A lot of things have changed in our program. This COVID thing really took its toll on us. During the whole shutdown and all, everybody being quarantined and all that, we were unable to come back after a successful 2019 season. So all of last year, we pretty much didn't organize a youth football team. This season, we are starting back up, opening with training April 24th. We opened up the doors for recruiting April 5th until regular season starts. We are going to be a smaller.
I'm back in the meeting. I'll say it.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
What you said?
We are going to be a smaller program than usual, but I think that would be for the betterness of safety with this whole COVID thing and everything that's been going on lately. Keep everybody safe and still allow a organized, structured youth activity for children to do for the Wyland Park community and other surrounding neighborhoods. Is everybody still there?
Yeah.
So
That's good to hear, one.
things that have changed with Wyland Park. We are now a feeder team for the Whetstone High School, as me being the running back coordinator and defensive coordinator, for Columbus City Schools. I've taken it a step level to, instead of me telling children, come through our program that we're preparing you for that next level. Now I've gravitated to bring that next level to them. So high school coaches and or some university coaches that we reach out to will get a chance to see young children performing in this sport at an earlier age, walk them through, let them know what it takes to, get to that level now that they're on a fast track to it.
Will there be cheerleading again this year?
Yes, there will.
Yes,
And how are
it
you
will
today,
be.
Laura? Cheerleading, you can't have any youth sports without cheerleading. So of course, our girls will be back. Our program is still in defending championship phase. We have won championships and not have the opportunity to defend them. So we are looking for competition to defend our titles. With our girls being, I believe, 2018 World Queen champions, and our football team ending 2016 as the first Wyland Park Youth Athletics Association. I'm sorry, Wyland Park Wildcat Youth Athletics Initiative champions. So, we've done a lot. We've come a long way since 2009.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. Did you guys say you will be practicing at the park?
Right now, our idea is to, stay close to home, being that we're coming back into the city. For years, we've been a traveling youth football organization. Not only did we participate with competition within the city, with Columbus, but we also, went around statewide as far as, Dayton, Cincinnati, Lorraine. We even almost made it as far as actually going to New York, playing against a team up there called the Bills. Now we're not looking to do so much traveling, cost effective, and also, the whole COVID thing. So we want to come back home, and a home location for us. It has always been Wyland Park, being that that's our name. This is the community we're in, we represent, but that's kind of the only space that's really available to us, being the box that we're in. So being that we're downsizing our program, Wyland Park will still allow us the allowable space to function. But again, with COVID, when we're at that park, we bring the community out. Everybody wants to be there.
That's
Doesn't
why
matter
I
whether
asked. It's
whether
one of
you're
my
sitting
favorite
down
things.
watching this, whether you're over in the pavilion or the basketball court, you're behind the schools. Like, soon as we hit the field, practice, doing our routines, everybody's there. And that is just something that, we can't have right now with trying to keep everyone safe. So, we still got our eyes for participating in Wyland Park, but we are actively looking for alternative locations.
Well, I hope you can be at Wyland Park, because your spectators can maintain a social distance, but I know
Our training camp is going to be at Wyland Park.
Oh, yes.
Well, that's what I meant. Were you training there? That's all. Were you
Yes.
practicing? Because it's one of my favorite things is to go to the park, and if I'm at the park watching you guys. So just one of my favorite things about living here. So good. I'm glad. I didn't think you would be playing there, but practicing.
No, practicing, and training methods, and like some scrimmages, we'll do there. Some scrimmages we will do there.
Okay.
But as far as playing, no, like a full regulation game, Wyland Park is nowhere close big enough. It used to be years ago, but after all the beautification that was made to it, that no longer is the case.
All right. Well, we're going to be talking about doing some fundraising things with you guys. So hope I will be in touch. So thank you so much, Coach. I appreciate it. Thank you, Tamia, and welcome back, Wildcats.
Hey,
Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome back. We haven't left. We're still here.
Well, I know, but
we disappeared for a year.
I know.
Exactly. And don't change the subject. I want a t-shirt.
You will get a t-shirt. We have a new design. It's a white one.
Ooh, better.
have our
Love it.
traditional blue and gold. I still see some community residents walking around with their shirts. You know,
Mhm.
I love seeing that because it shows the support of the community. So
I
I
actually
really
want to get
admire
masks
that.
done.
I really admire when I see people do that. But we do have a white design T-shirt that we will be bringing out this year.
Awesome.
Please
Thank
make
you.
sure we know. We don't want to be out of date with our t-shirts.
No, we don't. Thank
You
you
won't
so
be.
much. Thank you. Just let us know so we can start ordering.
That I will do.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much, sellers.
You're welcome.
All right. So next on the agenda is Chad from CPO. And Chad was not able to make it tonight either, but he did send us a representative. So we will be hearing from her, Tiana Purvis. And I don't know if Tanja will be chiming in, but please feel free.
Purpose. I didn't have a report. I'm sorry. Chad had definitely asked me to be available for the meeting and to just kind of participate. This is my first time, but he did not prepare me with a report tonight. I apologize.
No, that's okay. I have some things that he sent. He had actually sent Michael Wilkos an email, and but he had sent us some things. So basically, Michael, do you want to tell him what you were talking to him about?
I mean, I had reached out to Chad just because of a relationship that I've had with Community Properties for years to discuss several things, everything from landscaping and, you know, trash and litter on properties that we've already discussed this evening, but then also specifically for additional background and information about the demolition of the D&J building. He told me then, this was about a week ago, that he was not going to be able to attend tonight and that he was just going to reach out to you directly, Tanya. So when he told me that he was reaching out to you, I didn't forward you anything, but that's really just, that generally it was, it's been a very difficult last 12 months for everybody, including property management companies. And there has been an increase in violence and all kind of unpleasant and negative things. And so while there are specific issues to still discuss about the demolition of D&J, there's also broader and more ongoing issues around the level of professionalism that we have experienced over the last decade with CPO property management and trash and litter being better maintained than this last year. CPO seems very aware that it's not like the way it used to be, and there are struggles across the entire portfolio and the city that they are addressing, and that Chad said to me that he would definitely come and speak in greater detail about all of the issues. It just couldn't be tonight. And that's
Right.
and he said he was going to reach out to you.
Right, he did. Okay. So basically he just said that, you know, the trash was a citywide, significant neighborhood and a citywide concern. It's up like 30%, and they have addressed it within 24 hours, which I knew they would, so I didn't worry about that. And he wants to support the community cleanup as well, so that would be great. And then he wrote, in addition, the D&J has been demoed and the land has been filled in. If there's any questions about the permit issue, he said, we have been reassured by the contractor all steps and permits were followed in accordance with a condemned building by the city. The city was on site the day the demo began and there were no issues acknowledged. And as far as the future use of this site, there may be something we can share in a few months. So that was what he sent me.
I still like that's still a personal thing with me.
Would you like to expand on that?
It's just, you know, this is just me. As long as I've been living in this neighborhood, there's certain things that I've grown to cherish because I knew it. And, you know, to see the changes that this community has underwent over the last 10 years, it comes with a lot of sweetness and some bitterness as well. You know, they say out with the in with the new, out with the old. I understand that completely. But some things you just shouldn't bother with. Some things you just shouldn't tamper with.
I'll
You
just say,
know,
Juan, it's not just you. So if you think you're the only one feeling that way, you are not the only one feeling that way.
I totally agree. Because it's like part of our youth and everything is just disappearing in this neighborhood. And it's like wiping this all out for people who meant a lot to this neighborhood.
right. I mean, to be honest, if I can take it back to my childhood, I kind of saw this thing, this thing unfolding as a kid, as a teenager. I saw this box that this community was going to be confined in, and it happened. That's all I can really say. I knew certain areas were going to expand and how far they were going to expand. I just didn't, really grasp the concept of the effect that it was going to have. The neighborhood is a lot cleaner. It's a lot safer. It's a lot quieter. But I just feel like, I'm looking for tumbleweeds here. There's not too many families or big families that live here. And some community programs and other community resources outlets, they depended on those families because they were here. Now they're not. These convenience stores that we had in the neighborhood, true enough, they may have had their difficulties at times, but these families and other households, they depended on these convenience stores, regardless of whatever was going on inside or out. They depended on them because they were there, because not too many people that lived in this neighborhood had vehicles. They had to walk. So it was good to have a store here and there, but then you completely closed them all.
So Lawan, there's two things here that I'd like for you to say more about. One is the location of a store, which closed about 7 years ago.
Right.
And then
Trust
there's
me,
the issue of
I know the history about each of the stores, but go ahead.
But then there's losing the building. And I'd like to learn a little bit.
The building could have been turned into something else to benefit the community.
Yeah, so my question to you is, there's losing the store, and then there's losing the building, and they are
Losing the building is that, it could have been like a subdivision for, anything. It could have been a shop, a better, like a diner or something. Like, it could have been something that it kept that it had historic value. It didn't need to be tore down. That's almost the same as tearing down the one at 4th and 7th, which used to be Sally's.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I forgot about that one.
Or Crown, right there next, or a couple of steps away from which was 7-Eleven, which was Kelly's.
Yep.
These
Yep.
buildings don't need to be tore down. They need to be renovated, and businesses need to be established in these. You're just tearing down to either have a parking lot or build a house over. How many more people do y'all expect to live in this community? You're not even finished building the apartments back here on Grant. And I don't even think the infrastructure was supposed to went that far with the many houses and apartments they have back there.
Well, there's lots of issues here to discuss, but the bigger issue is Columbus has a huge housing shortage. And in fact, we've just recorded the lowest rental vacancy and the lowest number of homes for sale ever. And the reason why rents and home prices are going up so quickly is because we have never had such a shortage of housing. And while it may feel like there's a lot of building going on, we have been chronically underbuilding for 15 consecutive years. And that's putting the biggest squeeze on low and moderate income renters and home buyers. There's not nearly enough construction going on to accommodate the growth.
Well, see, that's something I did not know. Thanks for the insight.
And it's really the chronic underbuilding is beginning to hit Columbus into a housing crisis.
Okay, what good does it do when people move in and then sell their homes? Like, they're selling them as fast as they get them.
We're expecting 1 million more people to live in Metro Columbus in the next 30 years. And people are scrambling to get anything they can get a hold of, no matter where it is, in the city of Columbus, urban neighborhoods, on Sawmill Road, in the adjacent county. There is just a competition for housing nobody has ever experienced before, and it's happening everywhere. Even if you go to Morse Road and 161 in Northland, which is really getting poorer very quickly, home prices are going up all over Northland because more and more people are competing against each other for a fixed supply of units. It's happening everywhere.
But I'm like LaJuan, what you're missing about all this is family homes that took care of each other through thick and thin. And you have all these landlords who don't even live in the area, who rent stuff out and don't even know what's happening in any of them. And when you don't have people who own their homes and live in there and be a community, we're losing the value that we used to have in this neighborhood.
Well, let's all go to the housing committee meeting a week from Tuesday where we can do a deep dive on housing because we got a lot of stuff to talk about.
I think that's a great idea, Michael.
Date and time. If I'm off, I will try my best to make it.
Matt, can you send out a link? Is it a Zoom meeting, I'm assuming? Can you send out a link? Or if you send it to me, I can get it to the right people.
I can paste it in the chat too, if you guys want details.
Yeah, I sent it out at 6, so it should be in your email, Tanya.
When did you send it?
Today.
Today.
Oh yeah, you know what? I think I did see that. Hold on.
Tanya, can I say something?
Sure.
This is Catherine, and we do this. I live on the east side of Columbus within the MAC, which is the newest area commission in Columbus. Anytime someone moves into our community, there is a letter sent to let them know that they are moving into a community. You're moving into a community where people care about where they live, where we want to know our neighbors. This is 311 information. This is your neighborhood liaison. This is your CLO. So you move in feeling like I am gaining not only a neighbor, but possibly a friend. And it really brings a sense of connection, because when I moved over to the east side, I could not figure out who the Block Watch president was. I could not figure out any of it. It was not online, and I just had to kind of piecemeal it together. And that has kind of, when I've seen our area commission and our civics do that, it makes people feel relieved when they move in. And we send it to the landlord too. Hey, if you're a problematic landlord, we're going to report you to 311. We're going to report you to the neighborhood liaison. So that is, and I can share the template with you, Tanya, but that could be a potential tool in your toolbox for Wyland Park.
If you would send it to me, we will keep it somewhere in the civic. We have a Dropbox, and we'll make it available as needed. Thank you.
We've talked about that off and on. I feel like I've heard a couple discussions about doing something like that, and I think it's just never gotten traction to fully go through. But having a template would be really helpful, so we're not having to come up with something from scratch. But I think that that's an excellent idea, and I hope could be a way to kind of build that community sense that we all want, and that Ms. Dixon was talking about, that used to exist in the neighborhood, and I think still exists in some pockets in the neighborhood, but definitely has to be like cultivated and worked for, as we're having such a huge influx of new neighbors.
Absolutely.
That we find, that's why our civic association meetings, among others, but particularly our civic association meetings, are so important, because this is where you get to see and meet new neighbors. You know, generally before a meeting, we had a sort of a gathering time where people could say hello. That was the importance of the food, and, you know, just the chatting. People would get to meet each other and get to know each other. And that's another reason why I'm looking forward to being able to go outside with it again, because we can gather again. But that is one of the places. That was also the reason behind the Wyland Park Festival, which Diane, they said we couldn't do this year either, right?
Yep, because of the COVID.
Right, but that was another reason. So you could get to meet your neighbors and have some fun, and people get to know each other and engagement, you know. And to that end, the Civic will attempt to put on another community engagement event. We have been doing some. We did some last year. We did a wonderful porch potluck that was so fun. You guys have got to get in on this. It was so fun. A bunch of us cooked up a mess of food, and you bought tickets and you just went from house to house. It was very COVID friendly in terms of distance and safety. And you just picked up the foods you wanted and kept it moving. And you got to meet your neighbors and stand on the sidewalk and chat, you know, and it was really fun, right, Chris?
Yeah, I had a really good time.
I did too. And we did a dog parade. We just, you know, and hopefully we'll put out a little bit more information about that, because that was super duper fun as well. So just stay tuned. We're doing our best because, as you said, Coach Juan and Diane, I totally understand how you feel. You grew up here. This is your home. You knew a place where people loved and cared. And we want to make Wyland Park that place. You know, even if there are renters, they will still feel a sense of community. They will still feel a sense of family. I don't think it has, I mean, I get why a homeowner would have a little bit more as a stakeholder and a little bit more to invest in. However, if you're in your home, you still want it to be a place where people will go to any length to help you. So to that end, you know, we've been walking, saying our hello to neighbors. I speak to everybody. Drives my son crazy, but I do. And it's part of getting to know your neighbors and letting people see you and being out there. And when something occurs, then someone can reach out to help. Joyce Hughes Park is going to go a long way in doing that as well. We're going to be connecting. You know, we have connected with our Grand Avenue neighbors, and you know, they're feeling a lot like a part of the neighborhood now. So, you know, you guys, you know, please don't let this deter you. It's a change for certain, but it is also not a bad thing. We can still reach out and be neighbors. We can still, you know, engage with each other. We can still be helpful. So I think if we just attend the events, if we look for them, if we make an effort to be a part of it, you know, even the neighborhood cleanup is a wonderful way to just talk to your neighbors. Just start doing stuff in the community. That's how you build. That's how you establish the bonds you were talking about before, Diane and Coach Juan. So I thank you guys.
I really don't have an issue with bonding with anyone that I come across.
I know you don't.
Just, you know, the dynamic changes.
I understand.
The landscape of the community.
I
and
understand.
you know, I worry about, you know, what's next to come moving forward, because this was done over, you know, 10 plus, you know.
Well, we knew it was coming, and we all knew it was coming, and we all embraced it. And you know, my suggestion is live in the moment and just enjoy now, you know, because kind of trying to figure out what it's going to look like is an opportunity for you to make it look like what you want it to be.
Point taken.
That's awesome. Thank you for allowing me to say that. Conway has something he wants to share with the group.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
What's up, man?
So, in a couple of weeks, couple of Saturdays from now, we'll be having like a sidewalk sale, because we actually just officially moved out the neighborhood. So I would like for everybody to join us. I'll get an official date to send that to Tanya, send it to the civic group. But yeah.
Can we all just yell together for a second?
No! Did you just leave? Did you say you just left us?
We didn't take a vote to that. We didn't
Are you guys
approve.
gone? Are you gone now?
We got the house
Yeah,
You
they
bought a
moved.
house?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
house that we bought last year, we did get it.
I'm happy you got a house. I'm so sad you did not get a house in Wyland Park.
We could be coming back. Well, we got an 18-year-old. Maybe we can
I
start gonna be
mean, the buying opportunities ain't stopped here, so it's not
Yeah.
an issue. We just had a good buying opportunity here, so
Who is
you
it?
know,
Go
I
and come
mean,
up.
we need to get out of the situation that we was currently in because it wasn't conducive to a growing family like ours. So it's not, trust me, I didn't want to leave. We was definitely looking hard, but the best financial opportunity for our family was here. And it wasn't like, really with our living situation wasn't really a choice, and it was nothing against anybody in the neighborhood. I mean, I grew up in Wyland Park. I was raised in Wyland Park. So I definitely didn't want to venture away from all the streets I knew, 8th, 7th, 11th, Chittenden. Like, I didn't want to venture away from that, but we got to grow and we got to, we got to scale up. So
It's behind OSU East, Michael.
Okay.
yeah,
Oh, y'all the hop, skip, jumping away.
Yeah,
you're
so we're
still close.
We've been 10 minutes away.
Yeah, I could probably throw a rock at the
Exactly where
window.
y'all at. I'm everywhere.
Well, we are all so happy for y'all, but we're so sad that to not actually have you down the street. Like, who's gonna put chicken soup on your porch? when
I
you're
know,
sitting
right?
there?
I know. Trust me, this ain't the end. I mean, we're gonna slide on y'all a couple times. I mean, I'm from the neighborhood, so I'm not gonna be able to stay away. I
Yeah.
promise you, I'm not. So but like I said, in the future, I mean, we'll probably come that way if another opportunity arises. I mean, because in a couple of years, about 4 or 5 years or so, I mean, technically, we'd be able to go through any kind of programming. So,
Yeah.
the opportunities are there. It just right now, this was the best, and this was the the open door.
You had to do what you had to do for your family. We're very happy for you, really.
For
Very
sure.
proud of you being
Hey,
homeowners, and
it's all progression for the family. I ain't mad at it, man.
I appreciate that. Like I
family
said, I
over everything.
want y'all to come through. We'll probably throw something on the grill and stuff and get rid of some of our old stuff, and y'all just come through and say hi or something.
Let us know. Definitely let us know.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing that
Yeah.
with us. Uh-oh. Anyone else have anything they want to say? Please do.
While Tanya walked away for a moment, if you guys looked in the chat, I did post a link if you guys need information about the COVID vaccine. We put a list of all the various sites you can go to within Franklin County. And this is data that's pulled from the state website. So Catherine said, I think the City of Columbus Public Health isn't accepting appointments at this time, but I know if you guys look at like CVS, Walgreens, if you have a doctor within OSU's network, you can go into the MyChart app and try to get an appointment there. That's how I was able to get one this past Monday.
Just check if you guys want to do Columbus Public Health. It is so close and it is very efficient. They're continuing to hire people, so I would check every day because there continues to be open spots. I just know when I checked at like 5:30 p.m. they were closed, but they could be open again tomorrow.
Catherine, do they have to call, or does the public health have a website where you can sort of reserve online?
Both. They have both
Okay.
options. Mhm.
Okay.
And you can go to Kroger. I'm telling you, they just called me out the blue. I was minding my own business and they called me. Does anybody have anything else they would like to say for the good of the neighborhood?
I'm gonna miss you guys.
We're gonna miss you.
We're gonna miss you too.
Yeah.
You better send me your address because I'm coming over.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna come.
That's
sit on
such a
y'all
big deal.
sidewalks and y'all porches. That y'all just don't even know. I don't know nobody around here. I'm just
Oh.
like two people.
I'm
Not a
like,
good feeling to be a stranger in the
no,
neighborhood.
and
So
then the one of the I guess the safety or neighborhood block watch people, they scared me more than I felt protected. I just didn't know what I was like. Yeah, can I help you, ma'am? She like, yeah, I'm with the block watch. I said, really? Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll be coming back. Trust me.
oh, bless your heart.
Kawan, this is Tanja. I have to jump in because you're now over in my area.
Oh,
You're now over, let me take my, you're now over in my area. So,
okay.
yeah, I'm right around, I probably walk my dog past your house.
Nice, nice.
So you're
So
not by
see, you have a
yourself.
friend. You
Hey,
have a
all right.
friend. Great.
You have a friend. So, and it is a lovely space. It's not, it's like Wyland Park, but you're so used to Wyland Park that you won't see it. But the Near East Side, the Bronzeville, Lincoln, all of that, we're all. So yes. So if you see me walking my little Yorkie,
Okay.
so I have to get your
Oh.
address so I can introduce you to people. It's lovely people.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you,
I'm about
Tanja.
to
That's
pop the
wonderful.
address in the chat.
All righty.
That would be great. That would be awesome. And don't forget, yeah, Catherine said congratulations on your new home, guys.
Thank you, Catherine.
Congratulations. We'll miss you.
We will miss you. Don't forget to check the Civic Association website. I will be posting Ellen's announcement there tomorrow. Yeah. We'll be
Anya,
doing
send that over and then I'll get it posted, and then
Okay.
I can share it on the Facebook discussion forum if people
That would be
aren't on the site.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be able to do it there too. Okay, awesome.
And let me know if you guys want to be connected to your neighborhood liaison or civic groups in your new home. You have a great neighborhood liaison, Jesus Ovalle. He is wonderful, and you have a lot of great community leaders in your neighborhood.
I haven't met.
Absolutely.
Has he been to the Civic?
Jesus, I don't know if he has. I know.
Can you send me his information so I can introduce myself?
Yeah, Jesus is wonderful.
Okay, send me his information, please.
I've been in touch with Cassandra Patterson with the PAC program.
Yeah.
I'm actually trying to get on their board, their steering board. They're doing this home repair for like 10 homes. They're picking and repairing for the residents here in the Far East. So I'm trying to get my stuff situated now. But I definitely want to be able to collab in any way that we can, because I learned a lot being a part of the community in Wyland.
Good. Go out and spread that cheer, girl. Spread the magic. Awesome.
Well, the street you're going on, you have an Avon lady on there too.
Oh, see, they're hooking you up already.
Ms. Dixon.
Great.
We just moved now.
Thank you,
Okay.
Catherine. I got it.
Jesus.
Well, Avon's a good way to get started, though. Anyone else have anything? I really appreciate you all coming on. Please try to stay engaged. I know it's hard, and at the end of the day, you're so zoomed out, but if you just turn it on and listen, we promise you we'll keep you entertained. But when we're outside, come out, be a neighbor.
Yeah, we'll let you guys know if we do next month outside, maybe somewhere around the park area.
Yes. Pastor Roby, it's good to have you on. Is there anything you want to say?
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, it's good to have you on, sir. All right. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for coming on. I really appreciate you, and have a wonderful evening.
Wait, there's a voice I cut at the end that I did not know was in here.
What?
Pastor Roby.
Oh, yes, he was there.
Good night. I'll call
See
the
you
city
later.
again tomorrow to see if we can have the festival. But the last time I called, they said no.
Okay, let us know.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank
Good night,
you.
everyone. Thank you,
Bye.
Chris, for your help. Good night. Good night, Tandra. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.